The House will see 19 Veterans Affairs-related bills today, and I wanted to talk about a few. This video will focus on the bills that influence the structure, cost, and control of VA healthcare. First, we have H.R. 6733, the VISN Reform Act of 2025. It claims that it will restructure VA regional health networks, shrinking about 18 regions into fewer, larger ones with more centralized oversight. There are proposed potential positives, including more standardized care quality across regions, reduced bureaucracy leading to potentially faster decision-making, and increased accountability via reporting to Congress. There are also some potential negatives, including larger regions, meaning less responsiveness to local veteran needs. There is an inherent risk of longer wait times once these systems inevitably get overloaded, and the politicization of leadership in these regions could destabilize care systems. So this bill has been introduced as a method of streamlining the VA to make it more efficient, but it could actually just make it harder for veterans to get care where they live. The second bill is H.R. 6580, the VA National Formulary Act of 2025. This bill is probably the one I'm most concerned about, at least in this video. This bill will change how the VA decides which medications are covered nationally. Proponents of this bill claim that it could improve consistent medication access nationwide, lower drug costs, and could improve evidence-based prescribing. What I am concerned about after looking over this bill is that it would reduce flexibility for doctors, resulting in less personalized care. Veterans may lose access or coverage to certain medications they currently use that already work for them, and there is a risk of delays in adding new therapies. So I guess the question is, would you rather your medication access be decided nationally or by your doctor? 3 is H.R. 6549, VA Contracting and Procurement Act. This bill claims to tighten how the VA spends and allocates funds for contract. Potential positives, potentially less waste, meaning more funding directed to patient care, and sure, if there is actually improved oversight, it could reduce fraud or inefficiency. There are also potential negatives. As you know, slower contracting can result in even worse delays in equipment, staffing, or services. So while cutting waste sounds good here, we have to look at how this is happening and what that ultimately does to impact veteran access to care. Here, I foresee that this method would slow down hiring doctors and buying equipment, which could decrease care access for many veterans. 4 is H.R. 6583, the Research Reform Act of 2025. H.R. 6583 claims to create centralized systems for VA research data and processes. Potential positives include faster, more coordinated research, which could lead to better treatments. Improved data sharing could result in higher quality clinical decisions, and this could also accelerate innovation in PTSD, toxic exposure, etc. Potential negatives include centralization may slow smaller local research projects. There are privacy and data government concerns here as well. And as veterans are all too familiar with, bureaucratic layers here could delay the implementation of this. If you feel some kind of way about anything I talked about in this video, if you have concerns about how this might impact your care, your spouse's care, your grandparents' care, use calls to contact your Senate and House reps. They're discussing this today on the House floor, but you can still call or email to let them know how you feel.